months have passed since your adventures in the Clown Funhouse, which is a terrible name for what
Mm-mm.
terrible house that was. Um, you've had time to recover, to relax, to deal with the things that you found in the funhouse. I really want to hear what you've been up to the last 6 or 8 weeks. But we'll go through each character and just see where everyone has been. So, Tab, tell us what you've been doing the last couple of weeks or last couple of months.
Uh, Tab has probably been trying to convince Alley Cat's new dog to come hang out with her. Like luring it in with bits of kibble and like training it to like people again. 'Cause it seems to like Alley Cat the best, but Tab wants to be loved by the puppy. Um, Probably also I don't know, like maybe just like keeping to herself, sort of like recharging her introvert capabilities, tinkering, maybe experimenting with some of the new power tools, seeing like what she wants to keep for everyday use that we found in our clownish nightmare.
Have
And
you have you found anything interesting in those power tools that you found?
there's this really like massive drill that she's trying to learn to use, and it's like one of those like cuts like perfect circles. So she's thinking about rewiring the cabling in the building because now she can like pass them like through wood and like just like sort of like declutter all the cables and stuff. Especially maybe she's gonna try and talk to Billy about the fire hazard that is her nest of cables in her
I don't
apartment.
know. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not
Yeah.
a fire. It's fine.
Absolutely.
There's a fire extinguisher.
Tab's gonna get Billy a second fire extinguisher just in case. Especially now that I think there are the chickens hanging out in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a second fire extinguisher. Make sure all the smoke alarms are up to code, and just generally sorting through. She's probably gonna buy some new like maybe like a little portable soldering iron, and some like she's realizing that her to-go supplies maybe need to be upgraded or topped off. You know, just in case she needs to fix or create anything. So should probably invest in like maybe not like a fanny pack, but like instead of like a messenger bag, something that she doesn't have to like necessarily like she wants like hands free movement. But yeah, so sort through all the power tools, put some in the garage, keep some for her personal use. Just sort of just otherwise trying to convince Cicero to just try the olives. We're gonna start with black olives on the pizza, and then we'll go from there.
Gross. Interesting enough, a couple of times in the last few weeks, you've actually gotten a couple of messages from an old friend of yours, a
Oh,
small little child, mermaid child, who just sends you kind of nonsense videos where they just kind of wave and they hold up badly spelled signs saying "Hi Tab." Yeah, so every now and then you get those messages.
excellent. I keep them in like I'll keep them on my phone on my agent and like on my hard drive because I don't want anything to happen to them. So uh, and I'll probably maybe could be working on a couple little like self-propelled like toys that would maybe like bath toys, like
Hey,
waterproof them. Yeah.
very cool. Alley Cat, what have you been up to the last couple of months?
So my big sort of self-imposed job has been to sell all the stuff that we got that we don't necessarily have a use for. So managed to sell off some of the food that we got, some of the canned goods, things like that. Alley Cat has also, when they got back, she washed the dog. She washed the zebra stripes off of Max, and then let Max go, and Max never left, and she is a little disturbed by this. She is actually pretty scared of dogs. She doesn't like dogs very much and is mildly terrified every time Max is around her.
And Max is he's come out of his shell the last it took him about a week to get comfortable and acclimatized to the building, but he's made himself at home and he loves jumping up on you. And he's a massive dog, easily about the same height as you when he's up on his hind legs.
This terrifies Alley Cat, and she just freezes and holds very still. She's like the kind of animal that when the predator shows up, the animal just like stops and freezes and stares at it, and it's like, if I hold still enough, it will leave me alone, which means probably it's going to get eaten very shortly.
Awesome. Billy, what have you been up to?
Billy has been spending her time on the web buying a bunch of parts for a new cyber deck and putting it together and blasting incredibly loud music and playing games, because she now has a pinball machine added to her wall of games that she can play, which she definitely has the highest score on.
Sweet. And Cicero, what have you been up to?
Cicero has actually been in seclusion for the last couple months. He will see his friends from time to time, but for the most part, he's actually been keeping to himself. He hasn't really explained why. The only semi-explanation is there's a note on his door that says "No time like the present," and then underneath that, there's another sign that you can just see peeking out. It says, "Look at the first sign."
Sweet. And life has gone on in the building. Godfrey continues to work for Slyxx, doing some odd jobs. He's his old kind of lovable, kind of dim-witted self. Herman does whatever Herman does on a daily basis. You see the other families in the building. They're just living their lives, either working at Reclaim or in the short amount of off time they have when not working for Reclaim, they have their family lives. So life goes on in the building. And Slyxx, the last time we saw Slyxx, he had spent a considerable amount of time, an undetermined amount of time, locked in a trunk of his car.
That's right.
In the garage of the bozos. We don't know why the bozos kidnapped Slyxx yet.
Neither does he. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, they could have just stolen your car, right?
Could have just stolen my car. There's something personal there, you know. I mean, I would say, okay. So, sorry. I was just. Should I fill in where Slyxx has been?
Yeah,
What he's
yeah.
been doing? Okay,
Tell us
great.
where
So-
Slyxx has been. Yeah.
So, you know, for the past few months, Slyxx, you guys know Slyxx to be kind of like the Robin Hood fixer of Letitia Heights, you know, like he doesn't go through the big corpo stuff. He doesn't go for like deep tech stuff, but he goes for kind of the jobs that he can set up Godfrey in, or me, you know, Alley Cat is kind of under his mentorship, and he has a lot of these younger generation fixers that he's setting up, because they're all part of his scheme is the wrong word, but all part of his plan to just help out the neighborhood, really help out the neighborhood. So ever since he got back from being shoved into his car, he's got his car, he's taking care of that, but it's just a lot of ground level work now. He's kind of getting his connections back. There's a lot of work being done with Reclaim. So he's using his pretty high deduction to deduct what's going on there. So just a lot of ground level work he's been doing since you guys have last seen him.
Cool. And Billy, you were in the funhouse. You downloaded a bunch of information on the bozos,
Yeah.
financial information.
I did.
What did you want to do with that?
I'm gonna use Alley Cat to reach out to Slyxx and see if he might have a buyer for this info.
All right. So Slyxx, you get a message from Alley Cat that she wants to talk to you.
All right. Slyxx immediately responds. He hasn't heard from Alley Cat in a while, so he's like, "Oh, all right, good, good news."
Is it just me on the other end? Hi.
Hey,
It's not Alley Cat. This Billy.
Billy. Oh, Billy, how are you? I haven't heard from you guys in so long.
I'm good. I just got like a national leaderboard for Escape from the Black Castle.
Get out of here.
That's not what I'm calling about. So you remember when we came to rescue you from the trunk of your car?
I did. You know what? I cannot thank you enough for that.
Oh,
That means so
don't
much
worry
to me.
about it. I
That
mean,
means so much.
people trapped in cars, they shouldn't be there, so we're gonna, anyways,
What I'm saying.
so I got into the bozos system and I pulled some financial info files. This
You
is like
did not.
I did.
You sneak. I love it.
I
What'd you find
know.
out?
A lot of routing numbers and bank account numbers and like locations for things.
Ooh, bank
Yeah.
account. I'm pretty good at business.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
if anyone would know what to do with this,
Okay.
it would be you or Alley Cat.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? Thank you, Billy, for coming to me.
Yeah.
Not that I don't trust Alley Cat, but it seems like just big numbers. You know what I mean? I'm a business guy. I think
Yeah.
you came to the right person.
Okay. Good. I'll see that it gets transferred to you.
Yeah. Flick them over to me.
Will
Flick,
do.
flick me the deets.
Can do.
Yeah, all right.
Dope.
Okay, so you want to talk about what you originally called for? The game is.
Oh, yeah. So, like, there's this secret level where you have to go into the Black Castle. It's on the 3rd floor, but it's like, that one stone that's just a little bit off center?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go interact with it, but it's not going to tell you that you're interacting with it. It won't, like, let you know, hey, press E to interact with this.
Yeah.
You just have to know that it's there. So you go over there, you interact with that one stone that's off center, and you'll find a secret room. And that's where the green dragon is.
Oh, that was
you
my
can
thing.
get
I
to
wasn't
him
interacting with that.
before the end of the game. I
Yeah.
know.
And this
Oh,
call literally goes on for like 3 hours.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, I can't believe. Thank you so much. I'm taking so many detailed notes.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Actually,
can definitely get on
Slyxx
the
is just
leaderboards.
recording this. He's recording this because he has like an audible recording thing. So he's just recording all of this and taking it down.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
Of course.
Oh, man. You guys keep coming through for me. You know what I mean?
Well, what can we say?
Hey, before I go, I mean, if you guys got any time, I'd love you to stop by. I'm having a block party.
A block party? Sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. Gonna have food. Well, we need food and stuff like that. But I mean, I would love to see you there. You can meet everybody, hang out.
Yeah.
Big
Should I-
celebration.
Hang on. Let me pass you back to Alley Cat, and maybe you guys can plan stuff. Here.
Oh,
let
great.
Me, okay. And she just passes off the phone.
And Alley Cat has been sitting here for 3 hours. Just waiting to get her agent back. Hey, Slyxx.
Hey, Alley Cat, I can't make this long. I got stuff to do, but hey, I really need you guys to come over here. I want to celebrate all you guys and the fine work you did. We're having a block party. You down?
Yeah. We love parties.
Oh, fantastic. And because you know what you're doing, I might have a special bit of info for you. I don't know if I do, Emma. I'm just yeah. So something special for you when I see you next, huh?
Cool.
All right.
Sounds perfect. What when do you want us to be there?
Well, you know what? It's going to start as soon as I get the supplies. Problem is, I need some trusty, reliable friends to get me those supplies. So why don't you guys drop by whenever you can? And I mean, the party can start when we get this done.
Sure, I'll round everybody up.
Okay, and do me a favor. Can you bring that Cicero?
Oh, yes. I can absolutely bring Cicero.
Oh,
You
that'd be
know,
so good.
If you know of anyone who wants Cicero to make a special appearance, off the data pool,
Yeah,
I'm the one to talk to.
Okay, good.
All right.
That's great. All right, thanks, Alley Cat. Great talking to you.
All right. See you
See you guys soon.
Bye, Slyxx! In the background.
Bye.
Ah! Yeah. He's
Awesome.
cool.
So Alicat, got this invite to head over to Slyxx's place with the gang. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna open up the group chat. I'm gonna go around Mike and just open it myself. I'm just, but like, because she's terrible with technology, she just kind of like.
And a little like, you know, in Microsoft when that little paperclip used to pop up,
Yes.
two rolling eyes pop up on your screen and like, I can help you with this.
I got this, Mike.
Ugh,
I got this.
I
this
feel
is
like
painful to watch.
I feel like Billy has tried to help Alicat a couple of times, but it's like kind of helping your mom a little bit, where she's like, "But I don't see the button. But there's no button there. Oh, you mean that button?" And Billy's like,
Oh yes. So
And every now and then, Mike will autocorrect a clearly misspelt word or a mistake, and you just hear a sigh every time he does it. Ugh.
I'm gonna have Billy uninstall this sigh package.
"I can make him nicer.
We
hear
tried
that,
that
Mike?
before.
I can make you nicer. I got a better cyberdeck now."
And then you get a message from Mike saying, "Oh, sure, take my agency away."
Okay.
What does the group text say, Alicat?
So she texts everybody, hey, when do y'all have time to go and see Slyxx? He wants us to help him plan a block party.
Tab just sends back like a selfie of her and Max, like cuddling, like
Aw.
a little busy.
Cicero doesn't reply, and not only does he not reply, it doesn't actually appear to go through.
I'm going to his door.
I'm going with Billy to Cicero's door.
So on his door, you get to his door. There's the sign, as I said, it says "No time like the present," and it's like, "Do you really need me?" Question mark. Look at the next sign, which says, "See the first sign."
I take them off the door. And I throw them away. And then I start just knocking on the door. "Cicero!"
After about 15 minutes, Cicero will come to the door. He's not going to open it. He's going to say, "Did you not see my sign?"
Yeah, no time like the present. The present is now. We're here to go to Slyxx's.
Buddy, you okay?
Yes. No, I'm fine. Thank you,
You
for
depressed?
asking. No.
I can get
no.
you something for that.
I don't go in for that sort of thing. No, I'm fine. I'm just
Therapy?
working on something.
What is it?
Something important.
Okay.
It's perhaps the most important thing I've ever worked on. It's my latest piece, and it has to be perfect.
Okay.
When was the last time you ate?
I can't remember. If food is irrelevant, it's...
Can you open the door so we can talk to each other?
I could, yes.
Please?
Oh,
If you...
did you want me to?
Yes.
Fine. So Cicero will open the door. His place doesn't look dirty, but it clearly has not seen much attention over the past little while, for sure. Cicero will be slightly unkempt. He will have a bit of a longer beard, and his facial tattoos will look like they haven't been charged or touched up in a while.
I have a very important question for you. Does it smell like a college boys' dorm?
No, he keeps the windows open a lot.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Yeah. You said something about Slyxx. What does that have to do with me? Slyxx is Alicat's contact.
Oh, but he is your biggest fan.
Right.
It's true.
And he wants my help again, or something else.
He wants to throw a party in our honor.
Your company.
I probably should finish what I'm working on.
Okay, but you could take a break. And Billy just like pats him on the shoulder and goes in and starts making a sandwich in his kitchen.
Cicero is gonna look at Billy and he's gonna sigh deeply. I could. Yes, that's true. You keep using that word. Could. Yes, possibly. Should. Maybe. Will. Perhaps unlikely. No, I'll go for a moment. Just to see the sun, I suppose. What's left of it.
When was the last time you saw the outside, Cicero?
When did we get back from rescuing Slyxx?
Cicero, this is not 2020. We're allowed to go outside. And you should go outside.
He pipes up from the kitchen.
Fine, I will go.
At that moment, Max bursts through the open door and just like leaps up on Cicero.
Hello, Max.
He just wags his tail. He's like licking you violently.
Oh, what a good boy.
Yes, good boy. Good boy. Thank you for this. This is wonderful. Thank you.
He then literally for a 160-pound dog, it's impossible to imagine this physically, but he like leaps from your, I wouldn't say arms because he's like latched onto your torso onto Alley Cat.
That's for the best. All right, let's make this quick. I am working on something.
Billy brings the sandwich over to Cicero and holds it out to him.
Oh, I'm not hungry. Thank you.
Eat it.
Emma.
Fine. He will take 2 bites of the sandwich and he will look at Billy and he will smile.
I will watch you eat this whole thing. That is not a question. That is a statement. I will watch you eat this whole thing.
This feels weird.
Eat
Do I
it.
have to film it?
Eat it. No, you weirdo. Eat it.
You're the one who's making me food
Eat
and
it.
insisting that you watch me while I eat it. I don't
Eat it.
understand.
I need to make sure that you are eating, so eat it.
He will take another 2 bites and say, "Oh, I'm full. Thank you. This was wonderful. I'm so grateful to you."
What kind of sandwich is it?
It's like spam and whatever else sandwich goods he would have.
He's gonna he bites down and is that kibble?
There might be a little bit for the crunch.
Mouthfeel is delicious.
Eat it. I just want to know that you are consuming food, and based on the look of you, I don't think you are. No offense. Actually, no, that's some offense.
When have you ever said no offense without directly intending offense?
Exactly.
Yes.
A little offense.
And he will begrudgingly eat the sandwich, mostly because he wants to shut Billy up.
Good.
Alley Cat, you were going to ask me something?
What do I have to roll to see whether the dog knocks me down to the ground?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you're like the same size as the dog.
The dog is bigger and weighs more.
Make me a roll me a body check, or you know what? You have some martial arts skills, right?
No, I don't. I have brawling.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You're not gonna fight the dog, but maybe you remember some steps where like you know how to position your foot and
Yeah,
kind of
like wrestling, I think,
Yeah.
is in the category of brawling.
yeah. So make me a brawling check. And I'm
Well,
gonna invent a dog skill called love. I'm gonna say Max has a dog love skill of 5. Making things up. Yeah, no, he knocks you to the ground. And
Okay.
he is He is standing on you, just licking your face.
Alley Cat's just laying there and taking it. She's not saying anything. She's not really even moving. She's just like, this is my life now. I guess this is it. I'm gonna die here.
45 minutes later.
Mhm.
I assume, are you guys going to head over to Slyxx's, or are you going to do anything else before?
I'll grab Tab.
Yeah, Tap was probably like getting ready for the day, or Max scampered off from their selfie session, and Tab, rearranged everything that Max had been knocking over. She didn't mean to abandon Alley Cat in her time of need, but she thinks it's a little funny.
She's just like lying there like this, motionless.
Basically.
All right, cool. So what are you going to do? You're going to head over to Slyxx's?
Yeah, so we get in our van. We had talked a little bit about we got a cargo van from the Bozos, and we were borrowing Herman's van before.
And you did some damage to it over the last couple of sessions.
We did.
Poor Herman.
We did. So we gave Herman the nicer, newer van, and now we have his van, which looks beaten up, but on the plus side, less likely to get stolen, right? No one wants a banged up cargo van, so we load into Herman's old van.
Yeah, and a cargo van just full of empty slimy peat boxes, right?
Yeah.
Who primarily, who controls the van? Which one of you is the van owner, I guess, or controller? Would that be you, Alley Cat?
Probably.
Yeah, especially if
Probably.
Cicero's been holed up. I would assume that, Alley Cat gets first dibs.
Okay, well, it doesn't take you long to get to Slyxx's place. He lives only 3 or 4 blocks away, and he lives sort of in a similar building to Tab's. Most of the buildings in this area, they were all kind of built in the same time era, in the late 90s. So it's very similar. It's where a lot of Reclaim employees also live. So yeah, you pull up to Slyxx's place.
What's the street parking situation like?
It's difficult, but make me a perception check. We're going to do the most mundane, ridiculous perception check of all time. To
Looking
anyone
for
who lives in a
parking.
large city. Yeah. This is the most.
17.
Yeah, you find a parking spot right in front of the building. This is mwah. You're never going to want to take this truck out again. This is where it lives now.
So Cicero, when they arrive, he's going to say, "We came here to see Slyxx. Are we going to do that, or are we going to sit here and talk about pizza boxes?"
Cicero.
Yes.
How you feeling, friend? You feel like you're a little maybe on edge. We appreciate you coming with us today.
On edge? No, I wouldn't describe myself on edge. Just focused.
You feel a little terse.
Terse? No.
Yeah.
Not any more than normal.
Okay. But yeah, let's we'll wade through the pizza boxes. Because I don't know. How would Billy maybe start building a fort of them in the back?
Oh yeah, no, there's structure to it.
Yeah. So,
Because she's normally she's in a small room full of wires, so being out in the world, she likes to have, a little wall.
Cicero will grab a pizza box and take it. He'll leave the van, and he will begin walking to the nearest receptacle to dispose of it and begin walking over to Slyxx's place.
He doesn't understand me. It's fine.
All right, Slyxx, you you have spotters around, you have cameras, you know that they've arrived. What are you going to do? Because you can tell they're arguing about pizza boxes, and Cicero's pulling out pizza boxes from the van.
Yeah, so this, I mean, I think Tab would kind of recognize the structure because, again, being from similar buildings and the block looks the same, kind of, so she knows where to go in. So Slyxx he's got some, let's say, thugs, for lack of a better term, that are, just not big, intimidating guys, but just guys who are like, hey, you guys here for Slyxx? He's expecting you this way, and he leads you into the building.
We're on the list. Thanks.
Yeah, no, of course he's expecting you guys. It's good to finally meet you.
Yeah,
good.
great.
Good to meet you too. What are your names?
Oh, my name's Dizzy, and this is my friend Tizzy.
It's a good name. Yeah.
Yeah, Slyxx has been, he's taken us under his tutelage, and it's just we've heard about you guys and you rescuing him, and we can't thank you enough.
Were those your birth names, or did he give you those nicknames as a part of his tutelage?
He gave them to us.
Yeah, that sounds.
I bet you.
Awesome.
I bet you earned those names.
We totally did.
Yeah.
We really just spin around. I mean, we're so young. We kind of just spin around, and we throw up a lot. Dizzy and Tizzy is kind of. Oh, here comes the elevator, and the elevator doors open up, and yeah, just go to the penthouse. It's his studio apartments on the top of the building.
We'll see you later. See you at the party.
See you at the party.
It's worth noting too that for those of you who live in Tabs' building, this building has an elevator.
Would be nice.
I live on the ground floor, so I don't need an elevator. I'm good.
I mean, it's not the
Well-
nicest elevator either, right? Because it's a pretty shoddy neighborhood as well, right? So it's just
Maybe we can, when we get up there, we can talk to Slyxx, see if he knows who installed the elevator, how much it costs. Maybe he can get us a discount. We'll be like, Billy, like sometimes we have priorities. Sometimes you want a new cyber deck, sometimes you want an elevator.
Well,
So-
cyber decks are heavy, and I had to carry that up the stairs.
That's true. That's true. Well, Max helped. Totally. Max totally helped. He's like a pack animal, basically.
I almost tripped over him.
Yeah, I know. We're working.
He was
on it.
just so excited. But I do love he's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Yeah.
Penthouse though, swanky. Ooh.
So the doors open up, and Slyxx, describe to us what Slyx's apartment looks like.
so this is like a studio apartment. So it's very open concept, and he has a lot of old paintings and stuff. Not like classical old paint, but he's a lover of art. He's got a lot of his ethnic background is South Asian, so there's a lot of like saris around and a lot of incense burning and candles and stuff. And there's some friends over in the corner just having some tea and stuff. And he's always surrounded by people that he works with and close associates. And so yeah, open concept. So some old antique furniture in one corner. There's a big computer set up. He's got one of his hackers sitting at a computer just looking at things. There's a big map of the city, and
I'm definitely looking over their shoulder.
oh yeah, great, totally. And then Slyxx himself has a big mahogany desk that he has by the window, and he's just on this he's on this call. He's like, yeah, oh, can I call you back? Yeah, and I want to find out who did that to me. All right, yeah, my friends, thank you for coming. And he goes and he shakes everyone's hand. Hey, how are you, Tab? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
You're looking good.
Billy,
You were-
William the Kid. Oh, it's so good to
Yeah,
see you.
Billy.
Oh, Billy, right? Sorry. Alley
Come
Cat.
on, man.
There you are. What's that?
Come on. I gave you tips about the Black Castle. Come on.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to do the proper thing. I'm a man of manners. Come on. My mother taught me how to be polite to everyone. Cicero, my man. Pleasure
Hello.
to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Hello again, Slyxx.
I'm so sorry. This is a quick one. Mind if I just get a quick picture of you and me?
Yes, very well. And Cicero will lean in and he'll cock his eyebrow.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for inviting us over.
Oh, you got it. Absolutely. It means a lot to me to have you guys show up here. show your interest. I'm trying to, I mean, as you can tell, I'm trying to build this neighborhood back to what it used to be. It used to be something good. Now, not so much, as you can tell from outside. I don't know if you guys live in the neighborhood, but
we're just a couple blocks over. Yeah, it's not too far. Our building's actually kind of similar. We don't have an elevator though. How do you?
Really?
Yeah. What do you like it? Is it useful?
Well, wait, are you in the south building or the north building?
We're in the south building.
Oh man, see, that's great because that's where the sunshine comes in just at the end of the day, and
Yeah,
you don't
it's
have an
nice.
elevator, huh?
That nice like golden light. Yeah, no elevator. No,
Oh.
it's a little spendy. A little spendy.
Okay, well let me look into that.
Yeah, we'd
You know what?
appreciate it.
I'll tell you what, you guys do something for me. Maybe I'll hook you up with an elevator.
Oh,
about that?
that would be amazing. That would
Right.
be.
Well, I mean, this is a very easy task. Okay, all I need you to do, because everybody else they have. I mean, I'm running Godfrey wild out there trying to find out why these bozos kidnapped me.
No leads on that yet.
Literally and figuratively, bozos.
Yeah. Cicero, oh, no wonder you're in entertainment, man. I can't believe it. He just pops it out, eh? Oh, I love this guy.
My friends are quite lucky. I am generally considered a delight.
Well, you look it, my friend. You're looking a little thinner. Have you been eating anything?
No. It's been a busy period. I've not had time for such things.
We got sandwiches. We got.
Oh no, I'm fine. Billy force fed me before we left.
Oh,
I made him eat because I was worried about him. You're
good
welcome.
on you, Billy.
She's
That's a good friend.
She's tougher than she looks. She's
Yeah.
pint-sized ball of rage, really. Don't get on her bad side.
Well,
And
he's also an encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to
Yes.
needing to know what stone is loose and where the hidden rooms are. So,
That's what I'm here for. Your cheat speed runs.
and a great cook. It looked like a great sandwich from the ground.
It was edible.
Edible describes it, yes.
well, speaking of edible, this is what we need. I mean, this block party I'm throwing has got nothing so far. I mean, we need food, we need tables, we need decorations. Cicero, I'm looking at you. If you want to provide maybe some music for the neighborhood, I mean, this is just a big celebration. You know, we've been through a lot here in Night City, and I'm the kind of guy who just wants to show everybody some love. So, again, everyone's busy, and I thought since you guys had some downtime, maybe you want to help an old man out.
Is there an occasion, or just because?
Well, the occasion is it's my anniversary, actually.
Your anniversary?
It's my anniversary of being a fixer right here in Letitia Heights.
Oh, how long? A big number?
A big number. Let's say over 20 years now. Which is your diamond anniversary, I believe. That's right, in fixer terminology. Yeah,
I mean,
you tell us.
I mean, if you're a fixer, you're very likely to die before you hit 20 years in the business. So
exactly.
practically a diamond anniversary, right?
See, oh, Alley Cat, were you trying to take my job or something? Come on.
At this point, you should have an anniversary every year.
Well, I mean, if this one goes well, I don't see why we shouldn't. And Cicero, I mean, I tell you, the young kids in this neighborhood love your music. And, I mean, it would just be an honor if you could grace us with you got to be working on something. I mean, a while's been gone, past now.
Yeah. It's not a song so much as a message. But I'm sure I could whip something up if music is what you wanted.
Oh, I mean, we could also do with a message. I mean, that is some heavy info right there. If you want to plop a message down at this block party, be my guest.
Alley Cat, kind of out of Slyxx's line of vision, is just staring at Billy like, change the subject, please. Please pick.
So, anyways, did you get on the leaderboards with my hack?
I so did. Oh, it helped so much.
Nice.
We got to celebrate. You guys want a drink or something?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
driving.
Great. All right. Slyxx points over to his his cohorts who are in the other side of the room. They got a little wet bar in the corner, so he offers them, any type of refreshments you guys want. He's very much like my place, mi casa e su casa now, to these newfound associates and friends that he has.
What kind of tea do you have? I haven't had any really long time.
Well, we have a Moroccan mint tea that I would highly recommend. It's beautiful. We have de-orange pico. It's been de-oranged because orange flavoring hasn't been around. I mean, you guys know everything's artificial nowadays. And we have a lemon bark.
A lemon bark.
Lemon bark. It's all the way from old New Mexico.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That sounds exotic. I'd like it. Is it good hot or ice?
Oh, both. But I tell you, you want to splash a little tequila in that as well.
Lemon
I'm going to
bark.
take you up on that.
Nice. I don't even really know if tea and tequila mix, do they?
We're going to find out.
All right, perfect. All these drinks are being made for them. And he says, the big thing is too, Tab, actually, if you see right through the window here, and he shows Tab's the window, they can see her building. Saying, what about this? As you can tell, this is kind of my base of operations. I don't really want to put the show big party here. You think it's a good idea if we put it over there? That way we can use your building as kind of like a reason to why we're all here, to get a new elevator in the place.
That would be great. We've got that courtyard like next, between us and the north building.
Great. Yeah. We'll need there's that place has really good sound and acoustics as well too in the courtyard, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Because we're gonna need some equipment, some speakers. I mean, if Cicero, if you're doing your thing, I want you to be able to be heard loud and clear.
Wait, I can get us a DJ. Definitely can get us a DJ.
Oh, all right.
Wait,
And-
who?
I know some people, Billy.
Okay.
It's my job
I
to
would.
know people.
Cicero is going to look Alley Cat sort of up and down, and he's going to look at Billy. He's going to see there's some shared glance there. He would like to make a human perception check. Does she know a DJ, or is she just trying to blow smoke up his ass? Oh crud! I rolled poorly. 17.
I don't need to contest that because Alley Cat has Rocker Boys and Medias as her side clients, so she does know a lot of DJs. She also can get into a lot of clubs if that is something that people would like to do.
Very well.
Cool.
So, you said that you had something that you needed us to do, Slyxx, some supplies that you needed us to gather
Yes,
for
that's
this thing.
I mean, again, everything that a block party needs. We need some food. We need some booze. We need some decorations. We need some tables for people to sit at. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking kibble. You know what I mean? I want these people to celebrate each other and celebrate the work that you all have done. So I'm talking some organic food. I don't know how hard that is going to be for you guys to track down.
Or wait, organic food as in actual food?
Yeah.
Like a whole pig?
I mean, it's a tough job. If you don't think you can do it, I could always find somebody else who could.
We may know somebody who has access to a whole pig.
I know where we can get some chickens.
Oh, real organic?
No,
chicken?
you don't. No, you do not.
But
It's
we
just
could get
it's just a short drive out of the city.
We could
Don't
definitely
worry.
get some eggs. Eggs?
Yes.
Oh,
You can
eggs.
get eggs.
This is a
Real
deviled
organic
egg
eggs.
neighborhood, so eggs would be perfect. I mean, but also, I'll tell you this. I mean, if you can get chickens,
Nope. No, we
people
don't know
haven't
where
had
chickens
chickens
are.
in so long. That would be
No,
that
we
would be
don't.
reason for people to fund an elevator in your building, Tab.
Billy knows where there's a farm supply store, and I bet they would know where we could get more chickens.
Right.
Maybe
all right.
even a
Good to know.
Has anyone ever had fried chicken? Wait, doesn't Billy have 2 chickens in her apartment?
No, I don't. I have a friend, and his name
Really?
is Amos. He's a friend.
He is chicken shaped though.
He's a little chicken shaped, but he is embarrassed about that, so maybe we don't bring it up.
Chickens are usually chicken shaped, are they not?
No, he's definitely not a chicken.
Wait, we're
Amos
talking
needs to
about.
start paying rent if he's not a chicken.
Wait, just to
Amos
clarify,
can't. He's a child.
we're still talking about the chickens in Billy's apartment, right?
No, I don't have chickens in my apartment. I have friends.
Friends that are chickens.
No.
Slyxx, we'll get you a centerpiece.
That's great.
A-
That's great. And I mean,
He's-
again, double the points if you get chickens. But I'm gonna leave it at
Non-edible
that.
friends. Non-edible.
We'll shoot for a whole pig, though.
Oh,
Feed
brilliant.
more. Can feed more.
That's 100%. Feed more. That's great. And also, Billy, I meant to tell you too, that info you flicked me. Those
Yeah.
deeds, I was able to use my my business and my deduction to figure out what this means. How would I roll for
Roll for business.
roll for business? Roll for business and roll for deduction? Could I do that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
allow that.
Okay, so remind me. Well, I'm rolling a D10, right? Sorry, guys. The noob. Slyxx is the noob, guys. Okay.
Yeah, everyone definitely on this show always remembers to roll their d10.
Yeah, definitely doesn't accidentally roll a d20 instead. No.
Okay.
No.
Ooh.
So I got an 8. But then I add my stat to it. Yes. Oh, wicked. 15. Oh, right. Okay. So I got and that was for my deduction. So I thought, Slyxx could deduce from these numbers that Billy sent him the business that was going on that these bozos were trying to do.
Hmm.
Looking at the numbers and the financial information and the dates and names and stuff.
Yeah, I would say that would fall under your fixer role ability, which is your operator. skill.
Operator. Okay.
So you can roll, add your operator level to I'm gonna say your int, and yeah.
Okay. So I rolled an 8.
And your operator, I think, is at a 6.
Is that a 6?
14.
So that's 14.
And what's your int?
7.
So you got 21. That's a pretty darn good score. Okay, so what exactly are you trying to deduce? What's your goal here?
Just the deduction of the deets that Billy flicked me, just all the banking information from the bozos. If me deducing where that came from, because in this world you always follow the money. Don't follow the drugs. Follow the money, right?
Yeah.
So who's the person funding the bozos? Where are they getting their ability to stay in an entire? Because you guys were in like an entire cargo factory almost, right? Like this huge. So
Yeah.
how
It's a
are
big
they able
building.
to get this property to hide out there? Just trying to corroborate all this information and deduce who's helping them.
Yeah, so you've put two and two together. You're looking through the banking transfers because there's a lot of money being transferred there. And
Right.
a lot of light. The bozo for being an insane clown posse, if you will. I'm ashamed of myself. Yeah, kind of. They're actually they're quite well organized in terms of the records they keep too. So they've been they were operating out of a building owned by Reclaim Inc. That's quite clear, and they're not paying any rent. So, and that building that they were in, the fun house, if you will,
Right.
it was slated for demolition months ago, yet it still was allowed to stand, even though the neighborhood around it was being completely gutted. Further, there's a lot of money being funneled into their accounts from not necessarily Reclaim, but a name of a corp that works for Reclaim.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and with all that, I relay this information to these guys, filling them in, like, this stuff that you found was actually, which seemed kind of maybe like nothing numbers right now, but Slyxx was able to string two things together and find out names, and he tells them about that building and the history of the building, what it has to do with Reclaim, and then closer and closer getting to this specific person, this corp that has to do with Reclaim.
Yeah, and strangely, so the corp's name is Laura Pratt, Pratt. And so the money's been coming out of her accounts to the bozos, not from Reclaim directly. And the bozos are selling her the kibble that that they've been stealing from the reclaimers, the employees.
Right. And Slyxx, just after he tells them all this information, this stuff mean anything to you? Billy, you recognize any of these names? I ran them through our computers, but I didn't get nothing. I thought maybe, since you guys have been on the ground for so long, do any of these names, Laura Pratt, does that mean anything to you?
Laura Pratt isn't a name that I myself recall, though I do remember we did discover a connection between the bozos and Reclaim Inc. early in our investigation, though I can't put my finger on what it was.
Can I do some web surfing and try and look up Laura?
I was just going to say.
Yep. You could get your agent to look on the city nets and try to figure out any information he could pull on Laura Pratt.
Yeah, I would have Bill do that.
Okay.
But I'd tell him to be careful.
Oh, of course I'm gonna be careful, buddy. Bang bang.
Bang bang. I mean, Bill, I got all these fancy new programs, so I don't know if you can use them, but
Well, I don't have your skills, but tell you what, if I run into resistance, I will let you know so you can take care of it.
okie dokie.
Yeah. Awesome. See you later, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. Bang bang.
Okay, I'll look into it. What were you saying, Cicero?
Nothing. I was just trying to remember what connection there was, but it won't come to mind.
I think Reclaim owned the building that the bozos were in.
And the truck.
And the car.
And the
Yeah.
truck. And the car.
Ran us over.
Yes, perhaps it was that. It was that the car belonged to Reclaim Inc. once you reverse the serial number. Because there was something early on when they rammed us that I just couldn't bring to mind. But that seems right.
Oh, Reclaim Inc. tried to kill you guys?
Potentially through the bozos? It's hard to say.
We may have started it at least once.
Fair enough. I know what you mean.
No, they rammed into us. We were not at fault.
And that's the story we're telling people who ask.
Well, the story is what I believe, my friends. I don't think too highly of these bozos.
We were there. The bozos were there. 4 of us walked away. So by the law of the street, we were in the right.
Right. Alley Cat, you're going to be one of the best fixers Night City has ever seen, man.
Was that the time that Tab was walking away on one leg?
That's called hopping.
Oh, right. Apologies.
No,
hopping.
Tab was not walking away on
She
one
still
leg.
walked
She wasn't walking. You and I carried her.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because she was bleeding from her abdomen.
She's still fine, though.
She's bleeding from a lot of places.
She's not dead, which is, more than we can say for her.
I fixed her, and then our fixer fixed me. It's fine. It's fine.
It all worked out for the best in the end.
Yeah.
She lived, so she was right.
That's why you guys are going to be legends in Night City. You're carrying each other. You're bleeding for each other. Look at you.
We're like family,
You like family.
whether we
More
like it or
tea?
not.
More Moroccan
be-
mint tea? Yeah.
It's-
Oh, great.
This
Okay.
tea's great. The tequila really gives it a nice little kick.
Oh,
I recommend that.
Do you have soda?
Do I have soda?
Yes.
This guy's the best.
Fortunately, no, we don't have any soda. It was we had a birthday party the other week
Aw,
for little Javier, and we only really had a couple cans of soda. So
Okay.
we do have apple juice. It's in
What is it
powder
made
form.
from? Oh, do you snort it?
You have to add some sort of hydrant to it. So
Tequila. Apple juice tequila. I would like to try that.
Tequila juice.
Tequila juice.
Please cut it with water.
Cicero's groaning in the back.
oh, you guys are having a great time. Cicero or Slyxx just put some music on. He's got one of his friends to put an old vinyl on. You guys, he used to make these out of wax. This is wax, crazy. Yeah, he puts this old record on, and it's almost like you guys have been transported back in time to this guy who just collects all this old antique stuff, but it's antique stuff from like 2005. My grandparents used to listen to this.
And it's just My Chemical Romance.
Yes, you know
Oh
it.
my god.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh. My grandparents used to listen to this. Oh, I'm withering
This
away.
is old classic music, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, at some point, one of the Tizzy pulls over and goes, "Hey, can we put on this really old classic band, The Killers?"
Ooh, wow, the Killers, of course. I haven't heard them for a long time. Dizzy, have you met my my new associates?
Yes, we met them earlier.
Oh yeah, they were downstairs. Great.
And,
Yeah.
and Tizzy grabs the Killers album and he just like spins around, saying, "Record."
Oh no, see these guys, they're always spinning around. Give me that. And Slyxx
That
grabs the
sounds like
record
an
and he
old
puts it
song
on.
that I knew of.
He puts on, check this first one, and he lowers the needle. And you hear that. This is an old one. I don't know if you guys remember. This is an old classic. God, this is like classical music.
Who is this?
This is the Killers, isn't it?
I don't know who
Am
they
I
are.
wrong? No, I think it is. I think it's the Killers.
I don't know what that is.
I feel like our agents should have some sort of program that would be able to tell us what it was.
You should be able to
Yeah,
kind of
you'd
like
think.
magically Shazam this stuff or whatever.
I'm not getting Mike out in front of Slyxx.
My agent is
Speaking-
broken.
Is broken. I can fix that. Tab and I can fix that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I left him at home. It's fine.
We can fix that when we get home.
Is that why you weren't responding to the group chat, Cicero?
Yes.
We can fix that.
Cicero,
Come
look,
on.
Cicero, I can't book you jobs if you don't have your agent with you.
That's true, but I have a new agent coming. I spoke to somebody that I met on the data pool. He had an interesting program that he wanted me to try, and I look forward to that. But it's not here yet. I look forward to introducing you to that agent at a later time.
What kind of program?
Barry, B-A-R-I. I don't remember what B-R-A-R-I stands for.
This is not a program that I've heard of, therefore it's not a good program, so.
Oh, well, it's what I'm going with for now, at least.
Okay. If you need fixes to it, let us know.
Oh, absolutely. I will take it for a spin, as the kids say.
No one says that.
Izzy and Tizzy do.
To clarify,
I
that's
hate you, but
demonstrably false because I just said it, so at least one person does.
you're not the kids, Cicero.
Speak for
I
yourself.
hate to inform you.
Well,
I am younger than you!
as you're keen to remind me.
Disrespectful.
Slyxx leans into Tab and Alley Cat. He's like, hey, is everything okay with Cicero?
Been a little quiet lately, keeping to himself.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah. He hasn't really opened up to us yet. So, but he says he's working on something important, a new message. So maybe once he's done, he'll be ready to share with us and everyone else in the data pool. So
The dog likes him.
the dog does like him. The dog likes Alley Cat. We got a dog.
You guys got a dog?
Alley Cat got a dog. His
You got
name's
a real
Max. A real dog. It's bigger than Alley Cat.
Where did you get a real organic bio dog?
Well, it used to be a zebra.
And at that very moment, Dizzy comes stumbling out of a closet, and he's got an empty bottle of vodka and a blue
Oh, no.
album in the other hand, and he goes, "Effin' Weezer," and he collapses, crashing on Slyxx's glass coffee table. And Tizzy goes, "The party's starting."
Oh God! Oh, you know what, guys? You know what? If you could be great and just get me that stuff we need for the block party. I obviously have a drunk, unconscious child here. I have to look at. I'm gonna have to call a meta team, but you guys get me that, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll keep in contact.
Yes, have your agent send me your budget.
You got it.